Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of my Wargame tutorial. This time we will take a look at the unit information cards, which are very crucial for understanding how strong units are. First of all, it is definitely not necessary to learn all those stats and remember them, but it is necessary to understand what is explained on them, both when building a deck, but even more so when facing units you do not know yet. Knowing how to evaluate the unit cards will make your life a lot easier when learning Wargame. Most of the stats are fairly self-explanatory, as you can just hover over something and it will tell you what this means. A simple but fairly effective way to quickly see how good a stat is just by looking at the color in which it is written. This is not always a perfect way of doing it, but at the start it is a decent way of evaluating units. Blue means very good stats, green good, yellowish mediocre, and red means bad. I will explain the different weapon and damage types in a respective video, so don't think you're missing out on that. Since every unit has so many stats, it is very crucial that you have the unit info card set to a hotkey that you can reach very easily, because sometimes you have only very few seconds to determine whether to retreat your unit or not. Generally, looking at the cost of a unit shows you how good it is. But keep in mind that you have to look at the relative cost. 70 points is a high price for an anti-air unit, and you get a very capable one for that price. But a 70 point plane is most of the time not very survivable and does not carry a lot of strong weapons. But you will get a feeling for that in a short amount of time. A stat that is not very well explained is training, which is found on all infantry types. They are divided in 4 categories: militia, regular, shock, and elite. Training determines the accuracy and rate of fire of the primary weapon, the availability per card, the infantry speed, and its veterancy level. These then influence the price of the unit. The rule of thumb is, the higher the training, the stronger but also more expensive the infantry is. A stat that is very misleading is autonomy. Although it shows you the distance a unit can travel, it is just a timer in reality. That means that if 2 units have the same autonomy, but different speed, they will drive for the same amount of time, but the unit with higher speed will be able to drive further despite having the same autonomy. This was already part 2 of my tutorial series, though despite its length, I hope I could deliver the importance of using these unit information cards, especially at the beginning.